Princesses, astronauts, presidents, curing cancer, winning the World Series, or starring in a movie. When we're little, our dreams are huge. We have great big plans for our lives, and we are convinced that the world is at our fingertips. Even if we didn't know what we were going to do, we knew that we were bound for greatness. When I was little, my dream was to be a world champion barrel racer. When I was 9, my dad took me to a rodeo in my hometown, and it was the first time I had ever seen someone go so fast on the back of a horse. I fell in love with the sport. I wanted to eat, sleep, and dream rodeo, and I did for a few years. But now, at the age of 19, rodeo is barely a part of my life. Somewhere along the way, I lost sight of that dream. Maybe I stopped believing in it. Maybe I stopped believing in myself. Or maybe I just got tired of waiting on it to happen. All too often, this is the story. For one reason or another, we never see our dreams to fruition, or we change our dreams altogether. Why? When did we stop believing that we were capable of taking on the world? When did we stop believing that we were worthy of chasing our dreams? But more importantly, how do we get back to that place? First, we have to stop doubting our ability to chase those dreams. Second, we have to stop talking about what we would like to do and start taking action. And third, we have to stop waiting on our perfect day. We have to go out and make this day our day. Our larger-than-life childhood dreams can still come true if we are willing to pursue them as adults. The first day of 7th grade, I walked into class with my jeans tucked into a pair of stovetop cowboy boots. To say they stood out against a sea of Nikes would be an understatement. But I had a dream. So I was going to talk the talk and walk the walk. Now, I knew that I was turning some heads and that some people were whispering about what was on my feet, but I didn't care. It didn't bother me. At least that's what I told myself. I went from wearing those boots every single day to wearing them once or twice a week to only wearing them when I was in the barn. I let someone else's opinion of my wardrobe dictate how I dressed every day. Those boots were more than a pair of shoes. They represented my dream. And suddenly, I was ashamed of them. How often do we do that? How often are we scared into silence because of someone else's opinion? I didn't wear my boots anymore because someone else didn't think they were cool. But it isn't always about an item of clothing. Maybe it's an opinion or a way of life that someone is questioning. In our lives, there will always be people who do not approve, who disagree, or who do not think that we are capable of achieving our dreams. In the grand scheme of things, those people won't matter. 7 years later, I do not remember the names of the students that did not like my boots. I simply remember that I stopped believing my dream was worthwhile because of what they thought. We have to stop allowing the thoughts, opinions, and beliefs of others to determine the way we live our lives. Realize that it's your life, it's your vision. Your belief in yourself is all that matters. Only an artist can paint a picture that's never been seen before. Only a composer can write a song that's never been heard. And just because someone else couldn't see the picture or hear the music did not mean that it was not still beautiful. Only you can make your dream your reality. And just because someone else can't see what you see does not mean that that dream is not worth pursuing. You do not need someone else to believe in your dreams in order for you to believe in them. You decide what your dreams are worth. Stop doubting. Start believing. For me, though, believing wasn't my only problem. You see, I had all of the desire, but none of the drive. When I was in the 8th grade, one of my teachers had our classes fill out an About Me form that would be returned to us upon our graduation from high school. One of the blanks on the form was for each student to write down their dream job. I wrote down professional barrel racer because it was all I could see myself doing. I thought about barrel racing, I talked about barrel racing, I even dreamed about barrel racing. But that's where it stopped. I had all of the desire to be successful, but none of the drive to push myself to that point. In the afternoons, I made excuses about why I couldn't practice. I didn't take care of my body like a professional athlete should, and my horse, my teammate, was not my primary concern. Senior year, when those forms were returned to us, the weight of that failure crushed me. I had given up on my dream, and I had no one to blame but myself. I had talked about my dream, but I had taken none of the steps to make that dream a reality. When it comes right down to it, talk is cheap. Your actions are what counts. If you have a dream, whatever that dream might be, start taking the steps to achieve it. If you want to be a lawyer, find out what it takes, go work for a lawyer now. If you want to be president, learn the process, study the issues, establish an opinion. If you simply want to pursue higher education, learn to study now and start making the grades. When we're little, we're told that we can be whatever we want to be, but that's not true. Want alone is not enough. You can be whatever you strive to be. Only you are in charge of your future. No one else can take the steps. No one else can make it happen for you, but no one can stand in your way. If you decide to make a plan, this world can be yours. But if you make excuses, you can be 19 years old and looking for a new dream. Do not settle for talking about what you would like to do. Stop talking, start doing. In December of 2012, I had the pleasure of watching a girl that I know become the Women's Professional Rodeo Association Rookie of the Year. I was beyond excited for her, but I couldn't help but wonder if that could have been me. We are about the same age, and we started barrel racing at about the same time. It could have just as easily have been me that received that buckle. The difference was, she didn't care about what people were saying about her boots. She didn't make excuses. She was in the practice pen every single day. And most importantly, she did not wait on her day to come. She went out and made her dreams come true. The people in this world that have been truly successful did not wait on the perfect day to get started. They got started and made today their perfect day. They didn't wait until they were ready. They didn't wait until the situation seemed right. They knew that if they were waiting until they were ready, they would be waiting the rest of their lives. It's so easy to get caught up in the what ifs and the if onlys, but we will never know what if until we are willing to try. Life will be what happens to you while you are planning on living. So don't wait. Don't let your opportunity slide by. Stop waiting. Start living. Texas FFA, my message is simple. Follow your heart, chase your dreams, and live the life you dream of living. At this very moment, you possess all of the power necessary to make your dreams come true. Do not become discouraged by the doubts and fears of others. Do not become comfortable in simply talking about the life you dream of living, and do not wait on good things to happen. Think of the people you respect the most, the moments you relish, the impact you want to have, and the legacy you want to leave. Don't waste your time on anything else. At any given moment, you have the power to say, this is not how the story is going to end. Do not doubt your abilities. Believe in the person you were created to be. Do not talk about the possibilities. Start making a plan. The future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow, and today is the perfect day to start living your dreams. You may not want to be a princess anymore, but you shouldn't stop dreaming big dreams. The world is still at your fingertips, and you are still bound for greatness. Stop doubting, start believing. Stop talking, start doing. Stop waiting, start living. Texas FFA, what do you dream about?